There are multiple public transit services in the Greater Toronto area. Each region or each city has its own public transit system. There is TTC for Toronto, MiWay for Mississauga, Brampton Transit for Brampton, and same way Oakville, Burlington, Hamilton, they all have their own public transit services. It usually costs $3.25 if you pay by cash and $3.10 if you pay by your Presto card for a ticket that is valid for 2 hours. Now, in these 2 hours, you can change as many buses and travel how much ever you want. But these 2 hours are only valid for the particular transit system. If you change this public transit service, you will be charged again, even though you have 2 hours left on your ticket or your Presto card. And the system is pretty intelligent. It will keep track on how much time you have left on each of the transit systems that you used. This means, say, if you work in Toronto downtown and you commute from Brampton, you will always have to pay Brampton Transit first, and then when you change your bus at some point to TTC, you will have to pay them as well. There are no direct buses from one city to another, and you will always have to make a few changes. Now, the same thing applies for monthly and weekly passes. Uh, Say you get a MyWay pass from Mississauga, a monthly pass, and you go on a different transit system, you will have to pay extra. You cannot use your monthly pass from MyWay to be used in some other transit service. Some of these services do cover some parts of other cities and regions too, so make sure you plan accordingly. Or the best thing that you can do is live in the same city or same region as your workplace, so at least you can save on your daily commutes. Even though the Greater Toronto area is really well connected by the public transit system, it does take time to get to places. My workplace is at least 30 minutes drive from my home, but when I take the public transit system, it takes me at least an hour and 20 minutes from my home, which includes three changes and at least 25 minutes walking to and from buses. I would highly recommend getting a car here because that will make your life a lot easier. But if you cannot afford one, you can always carpool with your coworkers, so that can save you some time. I've started carpooling with my coworker, and it has shaved off at least 30 minutes each way for my commute times. I hope I have given you a good idea of how the public transit works around here. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe.